Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just a win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that could put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go, and towing the slab in this one, Tyler McGill.
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Freddie Freeman leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 7:05.
Not close with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Up the middle, Lindor sends it to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one off the mark, ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
One down, base is empty. Right through there, got him. That's the second out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one outside.
That's the ball.
And that's ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
There's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. That one misses, and it's 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
And fourth, the designated
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Muncy digs in. Just missed. That's a little bit low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, 2 down. Here in game 4 of the NLDS. The 2-0 is in for a strike. You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye at a strike zone. Andy Pajas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And they're all loaded up.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So they're all loaded up. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground to third. Baden. They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. They leave them loaded. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, number 80. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-2. And that's down and away. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. So he blasts one out the other way, and the Mets jump in front. It's 1-0.
fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Line drive. And a base hit.
Waste no time there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now it's Juan Soto. Fastball is outside. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. And a foul ball. And that's off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That one ripped right center field. Going back on this one. Into the bullpen and gone. That's worth the price of admission. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Here's Pete Alonso. And that drops in for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The pitch. And a slider misses down and away.
1-1.
Next pitch
2-1.
way upstairs. That one found hard the other way.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And downstairs. Outside, and that is ball 4. Man at first, nobody out. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
Ball.
In the dirt.
1 ball, no strikes.
Alonso gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one is in for a strike.
1-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
The high fastball,
1-2.
particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
And that one's a little bit low. And the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Ronnie Mauricio now. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
In the dirt. Got him swinging.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Two on, two outs. In the air, foul off first. Freeman pulls it down, and that will end the inning. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0.
I wasn't thinking about doing something like trying to get my music out, 'cause it mattered to me.
Game 4 of the division series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. McGill back to work. Inside.
That's in, ball.
Ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That's to third. Baden. Throw is high and over his head. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
That's a case where he just pushed the throw a little bit, didn't stay on top of it, didn't find the release point, and it gave him no chance at first base to come down with it. I know he won't be happy with himself on that one.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
And here comes Tommy Edman. plate umpire Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
And that one hammered. Soto moving back for it. And brings it in at the wall.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a ball.
That's the ball.
Smoked on the ground a second. Toss to Alonso. Freeman is out. There's 2 away.
Now batting right fielder, Alex Call.
And now the right fielder, Alex Call. Went down on strikes his first time through. On the inside corner for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room and he makes the catch. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the second. Here's a speed threat, Tyrone Taylor. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And the slider just misses.
1-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Call coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Smith snags it for the second out. Jeff McNeil stands in. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already? Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And that one is inside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That one is absolutely belted, and it looks like trouble. McNeil headed home. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second.
Ball. 1-1.
Top of the zone for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Bats up with it. Whips it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's now 4-2. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here in Queens, top half of the 3rd inning, Will Smith to the plate. Smith in his 7th season, 29 years old, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 1 with a single so far. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Very high with that one. 1-2 the count.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Muncy stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lindor on to first. They get the out on Muncy, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it here 4-2. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Now, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And a foul ball. To third, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets, and he's already singled in this game. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Fouled off left side. Missed with a changeup. And a count 1-2. That's down and in. On the ground to short. Betts zips it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So Singy, a close play at first, worthy of another look with StatCast.
That was an absolute heater, and you just don't see that type of velocity coming across the diamond every day. Only the best infield arms in baseball reach 90 miles per hour, and he needed all of it to get that out. Bang, bang play.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. In the air, left side. Hernandez makes the play, and that is that. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. And that clips the inside corner.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. A solo shot. It's 4-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
No, that missed.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 4 of the NLDS. Not even close there. 2 balls and a strike. And a foul ball. Two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One run across to the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. And that's way high. And the count's full.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Soto hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Mookie Betts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Turns and fires the Betts. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. That's a little high. The count now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Pickoff throw, and Betts dives back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Edman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Inside, just missed. Man at first, one away. Swings and misses at one down below the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's the ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
An unfortunate pass ball right there. One he's not going to be happy about behind the plate. And with the runner advancing to second, that double plays off the table right now. So we'll see if that comes back to bite him.
And that drops in for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. Fastball for a strike at 95. Activity in the bullpen. Sean Manaea, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Soto warming up as well. Betts at second. Edman over at first with one away. And that's outside. And it's 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Up and in, 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that is downstairs. And the count is 3-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Alex Call in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air, left field, down the line. It's going to fall for a hit. Betts scores. It's an RBI single, tie ball game, 4-4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tyler McGill won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Oscar Brazoban.
So at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
2 on, 1 out. Next to hit, Alex Call. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike, 95 of that one. One out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That one missed. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feet. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 2. And fouled off. Out in front and foul to the left side. And this is inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The other way, and a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and it's now 5-4.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. Just missed. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, he knows
one
they don't
strike.
want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2-1.
That one missing inside. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Now all even up. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And he makes the play on the warning track. And that's the third out. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 a solo shot. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mets 4. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. And a swing and a miss.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played with 4 runs already. So I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Ball, that's outside.
That's inside.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to Freeman. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. Flied to right his first time. Gets under it and pops it up. Edman makes the grab and a couple of quick outs.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. First pitch just misses. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one almost hit him. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mets 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Max Muncy. Razoban back to work. Flips the corner, and that's strike 1. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. So up next, Andy Pajes. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a foul out of play. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Two outs, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Dodgers down in order. They lead at 5-4. Game 4 of the division series. And now the Mets DH, Jeff McNeil. Fought off foul. Breaking ball misses down and away. Action in the pen down there. Number 86 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Henriquez, the right-hander, also getting loose. Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Good job to fight that one off. Line, and that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 80 gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. On the mound now, number 86.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Juan Soto now. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. McNeil, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's Brandon Nimmo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Mets lead 1. They trail it 5-4. Top 6. Now it's Mookie Betts.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle on the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And that is out of play. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Outside. And that's ball 2. Fouled off left side. And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo has it sized up. And there's 1 down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that's downstairs and outside. One down, base is empty. And that one a little below the knees. And now 2-0.
2-0.
Rips one to right. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that one missing low. That misses. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 4 of the NLDS. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 2 strikes. We got a full count.
Swinging at ball 4. That was off the outside edge. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mets 4. Back here at Citi Field. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that's fouled off. And the 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And the slider just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take
strike.
that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. It really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Now it's the second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. Foul ball there. The Mets trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Number 86 is done. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Edgardo Henriquez.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Fastball for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Roki Sasaki appears to be getting loose. Number 70 also throwing. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Moved to first. Mauricio back in on a dive. Stepping in, Tyrone Taylor. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Mauricio, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. All tied again, 5-5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
First and second, 2 outs. So now here's the Mets DH, Jeff McNeil. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is downstairs.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next offering is outside.
2-2.
Swing and a ball line to center. And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call. 0 for 3 in this one.
We don't ever stop. We don't ever drop. We keep rolling. I know that you better rock. We the veterans. Jump through the stage shot.
That misses. And that is ball 1.
1-0.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball
Nope,
is
that's
outside.
Ball.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Full count.
That one out to right. Soto makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Digging in, Will Smith. That one fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 3. Just missed. All tied up late here in game 4. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Nothing doing here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We're all tied up 5-5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Roki Sasaki. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? They've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Next offering is in for a strike. Center field. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Hernandez drop step going back. That one is gone. That's his 3rd home run of the series. It's 6-5. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 out, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one's
Ball.
upstairs, ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here, the bottom of the 7th. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
One out, runner at second. And now it's going to be Brett Beatty. And there's a foul ball. Swung on, belted. Back there. Over the bullpen and gone. See you later. A 2-run homer. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 8-5. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Roki Sasaki out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Kirby Yates.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Base is empty, one away. Ronnie Mauricio digs in now. Swinging a foul straight back. Yates, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And now the count is even. And downstairs. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Ground ball up the middle. Edman. Jump throw. And they get the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Two down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Called strike right there. Yo, one. Outside with a breaking ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
2 down, nobody on.
No, that's out.
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-5. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Danny Young.
Now pitches forward. Number 81.
Here comes Max Muncy. The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Edwin Diaz, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Minaya, the lefty, warming up as well. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And that one is inside ball 1. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. First out in the top of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that's in for a strike.
Off the mark there. And a count now even up.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Hit on the ground to short. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here in Game 4 of the NLDS. This to third. Beatty to first. And Hernandez is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 70. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That is upstairs for ball one. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swings through that one.
1-2.
That one inside. And the count's even at 2.
2-2.
This one in the air, right field. Call. Sizes this one up. One up, one down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. A switch hitter batting right. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just outside. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2
the
strikes.
Dodgers bullpen with some action. Clayton Kershaw looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Next offering way off the plate. And that just misses.
Count is full.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now the DH, Jeff McNeil. Just missed.
Ball.
On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets go down quickly. They're on top by 3, 8-5. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a ball.
Diaz, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2012. Base knock center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The Mets leading by 3 late here in Game 4. And that's down and away. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fastball is outside.
You got a full count.
And that's too high. Ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Just missed. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge.
Line drive, base hit. Flying around third is Betts. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So a change being made at first base. Dodgers bring in a pinch runner. Yuri Ruiz. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Get on base here and keep building off this momentum. They're getting closer, but they've still got some work to do. Right through there for a strike. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here at the top of the 9th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Edwin Diaz departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Sean Manaea gets the call from the pen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. To the left side, but it is well foul. Edman, the lead runner at second. Ruiz at first. 1 gone. Swings through that.
0-2.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. That's down and in.
And it remains 2-2.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. To the right side. 1 at second. Double play cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game.
This team played extremely well to force this series into a Game 5. It's just like in Game 7. You win or go home. That Game 5 should be a lot of fun to watch.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.